Hey all, welcome to ShareTrack. It's been a while since we had looked at the markets and our genomic stocks. So I'm going to do a very quick look at these because the market is still unpredictable and I don't want to waste your time by doing a lot of detailed analysis, but let's just quickly take a stock of what's happening out there, where we are right now. I think I'm in profit with FNGU and a few other stocks. I'm going to take those profits if possible on Monday and sit in the sidelines. So that's my plan. Let's get started. We are on the TradingView platform. I'm looking at NASDAQ futures, which are down minus 0.62%. And this is Sunday night at around 9:22 p.m. I'm recording it at 9:22. And as you can see, this particular candle pattern is a bearish pattern as far as the Japanese candlestick is concerned. And out here, we can see that the MACD is bullish, but the momentum had dropped after going to the edge of being oversold. So it's cooled off a little bit. That doesn't mean that it's going to fall all the way down, and neither can I assure that it's going up. So let's leave this as inconclusive. But one thing I would definitely like to point out is that if we zoom out, we can see that our earlier bear channel is out of our range. We are out of that. And we are in a new bull channel out here. To the best of my understanding, I think this is a bull channel we are on. And if we did fall, I'm expecting that this line is going to arrest it. So therefore, overall, I'm optimistic for the longer term. Now let's look at what's happening with our US oil. US oil has gone back into the consolidation zone. That's where it had been buffeting for a while. Momentarily, it came down. It got pushed up by the line of resistance of the previous bear channel, which has now become a support, and it's gone back into the range. So as long as it is in this range, I would consider it as being constant in terms of its effect on the market. If you look at QQQ, it was up 1.66%. Again, it has got a bullish channel out here. And the question is it going to maintain that? We have two strong supports. This is the line of resistance of the earlier long-term range-bound trade. So that's going to be a very, very strong support. And then we have this diagonal line of support, which is a bull channel. At this point of time, MACD is bullish, but we are very close to being overbought. So there's got to be some amount of give. So either consolidation or a little bit of a drop. That's what I look forward to. But in the past, we have gone above this, like you can see out here, which could amount to 50 points, I suppose. So it's not yet clear. Let's look at S&P 500, 1.41% gain. That was a very, very sharp gain if you look at this. And again, it's broken out of the bear channel, and it's still marching upwards. We seem to have a bull channel forming out here. I'm just going to draw the line here tentatively. I don't want to jinx anything. Just putting this here as a placeholder. It's not permanent. We have plenty of room before the RSI get overbought, and our MACD is bullish. So I think for S&P 500, it's looking really good, except for the fact that there was a very sharp rise. So whenever those kind of things happen, a lot of investors try to take the profits, and therefore there's a momentary fall. So there could be a little bit of a drop during the day and then pick up again. So that's a possibility. Dow Jones Industrial Average, 1.26% gain. And it broke through the bear channel. So I'm going to color this line as green, show that it's now become a support. And our next resistance is going to be this line, which is going to be the next resistance. And the resistance for Monday is going to be at around 334.08 for Dow Jones. So it's some 2 points or so gain out there before a resistance comes through. MACD is looking bullish, and momentum also is above average and plenty of room before being overbought. So let's hope for the best out here. Russell Industrial Average still in the bear channel, and momentum is not yet above average, even though our MACD is bullish. So I can't comment much on this. I don't know if it's going to be able to break through above this diagonal line of resistance, because the gain on Friday was also significant. So let's see what happens. And VIX is down into the below 20 range, but it's getting a strong support at 18.57. If it falls further from here, it will be even better for all the shares. There'll be less volatility, but it could potentially bounce from here and go back to 19.75, which will then become a resistance for it. So I'm thinking that this could be the play for tomorrow. VIX bounces from here, and as VIX starts bouncing and the market recognizes that, share prices will start falling. And once VIX touches here, and if it doesn't go above but instead comes down, then the stock prices can start going up again. At this point of time, momentum is below average. MACD is also bearish. So it seems like it's going to break down below this horizontal line of support. And in the past, when it has happened, it has gone down all the way to 17.74 before turning back. So that's another possibility we have to keep in mind. Now, I would like to move on to the technology stocks. FNGU has gained significantly, and my holdings are in profit. I think I have a 20% profit in there, and I was tempted to take it on Friday, but I did not because the futures were still looking green. Now I wish I had taken it because the futures are looking red. So I'm thinking that on Monday, if there is still profit in there, I'm just going to grab it, not worry about the future. Unfortunately for me, I did the same approach with NVIDIA, and I'm not able to re-enter NVIDIA. NVIDIA is out of my reach at this point of time because I took profit a bit early just before a line of resistance. And now that line of resistance has become a line of support, and NVIDIA is not coming down below it. So there you have it. Now, next look at Microsoft, which was up 1.5%. Again, it's on a bullish channel. I'm very optimistic for Microsoft. A little bit of consolidation is in the order because we are very close to overbought. MACD is bullish, but I think it's going to stay above this bullish line. And then if you look at Apple, Apple has done excellent, and it's at the overbought stage. So I think tomorrow Apple has got to give a little bit of its gains. MACD is bullish, but momentum is what I'm worried about. RSI is very close to being overbought. So consolidation is in the orders. And with that, I think I'd like to look at Amazon. Amazon has also got more room to go up further. And it has got a gap up out here, which is the only thing I'm concerned about. Other than that, Amazon looks good to me. Now let's go on to our genomics stocks. I'm going to just sort this out for the biggest winners. PSCB did very well, and it's got a massive gain. It's got a solid support out here. Let me color these green. We haven't visited this chart for a while, so the green is support, and it's a very strong support. But we have a gap up, and it's a very, very major jump. And if you look at the news items, it's because of Coven upgrade. That's the reason why share prices have gone up for PSCB. And I think there is going to be some profit taking out here, because if I look further ahead, I can see that there is another line of resistance out here. So this is the next resistance, and it's going to be at around 12.36. So even if the share price went up, it's got to come down from there. And also you will notice that the RSI is just about overbought, even though MACD is bullish. So there will be some consolidation. Maybe we'll go a little bit above that and then consolidate. Also, there will be profit-taking feel out here, and also technical traders will be looking at the gap up and saying that it's got to come down before it can go up. And the way down is also very difficult because of three strong supports. So it's very interesting. Invitae was up 9.76%. I don't have much to say there. DNA has gained around 8.13%. I'm still at a loss with my holdings of DNA. I'm hoping that we gather even more, because momentum still has got a long way to go. MACD is bullish, but I wish that the momentum was above average. Then I would be more comfortable that it's going to go up. I'm hoping for the best for Monday. And if I get into profit, I'm just going to sell it and keep my money and sit on the sidelines. And Bio-Nano Genomics has also had a good day on Friday, 4.72% gain, but momentum is very low. Nothing great to write home about. Same is the case with Intelia. And Caribou Biosciences had a smart gain of 3.13%, and they are out of the bear channel that they were in, and they are trying to form a potential bull channel. I'm going to wait and see what happens for the next few days before drawing a bull channel. Momentum is just at average, and MACD is bullish, so it has a good opportunity to continue moving upwards. Illumina is up 3.24%, and I think Carl Icahn being on the case of Icahn, on the case of Illumina, is going to be a very big positive, because he's going to push for unlocking shareholder value. And he's also talking about bringing the previous CEO. So things are heating up a little bit, and any kind of news out there in Illumina is good news for us, and it will bring more momentum into the stock because people will get interested in it, and that's likely to push the share prices up. Our next resistance is at 236.82, which is this red line. So I'm expecting Illumina to go up further again tomorrow. Editas was up 3.13%, but it's on a bear channel, and we have a bear support out here. Momentum is not adequate for me to be optimistic about it. CRISPR was up 2.42%. This share, I think, is a really good share. It's at a very good price. I wish I could buy this. Maybe if I'm able to sell FNGU and DNA, I might probably buy 100 of CRISPR because I feel very positive about CRISPR. There is a good chance that their therapies might not get approved this year, but early 2024 is the maximum outer limit I'm looking for Exacel, and hoping for the third quarter of this year for Exacel. So anywhere between third quarter of this year and first quarter of next year is when monetization is likely to happen for Exacel, and that is a big catalyst for me. I'm looking for an opportunity. So let's see what happens here. If I get the opportunity, I'll buy it. Beam was up 1.56%. Momentum is very weak. People are not looking at this stock at this point of time. Bluebird is up 1.27% on Friday, but there was a big gap down, so I'm expecting for this to go back up again once the shock of not having information about Zynteglo and Skysona the way we expected it to be, and also the delay in approval of lower cell, all of that has contributed to this, and this memory will fade in a short period of time. They have got a 2-year cash runway, so there is no immediate threat to this company, and hopefully in the first quarter they come and give us some good numbers for Zynteglo and Skysona and more payer arrangements. Then this stock can zoom back up again. The fact is that they got 2 approved gene therapies already in hand. None of our other companies in our watch list have that. So I'm still optimistic about Bluebird, and also the fact that they have the momentum has dropped so much. I think bottom scrapers will come in right now and it will bounce back tomorrow. That's my opinion. Verve is up 0.84% as of Friday, but everything is looking weak. I can't talk much about it. Even Allogene is looking very weak. SQZ Biotech is looking super weak to me. IMATIX is also looking weak at this point of time. So friends, that was my opinion, not financial advice. So please do your own due diligence before investing in shares or taking any decisions, and also talk to your financial advisors if required. And that, my friends, brings me to an end of this session. It was a very rapid, quick fire session. But I think that putting too much time on analysis out here is going to be a moot point because honestly, I do not know which direction the market is going, and I'll be fair with you. I don't want to pretend that I know it. But on the good note, my crypto assets have gone back into profit. I'm really happy about that. At this point of time, Bitcoin is looking good to me. I'm likely to encash all of those and keep the cash and sit in the sidelines. That is my thought. And again, a part of me is always worried that whenever I think like this and take my money out, the recent case being Nvidia, I end up losing the train. And having come down with the market all the way down, I have accrued all the losses. And when I book profits, I'm afraid that the profit that I'm booking will prevent me from gaining further profit that might come in that particular share, which I had bought much later in the cycle, because I have to recover all the losses from my earlier investments. So that's my conundrum, and I hope others are not like me, and you guys are in a much better situation. Please do comment and let me know what you think and how good your portfolio is at this point of time. Are you going to take profits and sit on the sidelines? What is your strategy if you see that Monday also turns out to be green? I would look forward to your comments. And if you like this video, please do not hesitate to press a like out there. And friends, only 55 to 54% of our viewers have subscribed to the channel. Please let me know what I need to do to get you to subscribe. And if you are one of those 54% that watch our videos but have not subscribed, please subscribe and help us grow this channel. Thanks and have a great day. Bye for now.